Alright, so this has got to get said. Hue Jackson needs to shut the hell up. And I don't hate Hue Jackson as a person. I actually think he'd be an interesting guy to sit down and have a conversation with. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he's an idiot. He gets in his own way. He's got an incredible ego. And we hear about this over and over and over about what went on with the Browns. And now he's been up in the news because apparently he's going to be doing a book, or has done a book, and is going to be doing a tour. And then he was also in the news for saying that he wanted to sign Colin Kaepernick, I believe 2017, 2018, whenever. But my thing is this. If you're counting Greg Williams, we've been through 3 head coaches in Cleveland since Hue Jackson's been fired. As far as who's been there. Of course, counting Stefanski now. We haven't been through Stefanski, but he's new head coach. That's what I'm saying. But yet, Hue Jackson keeps talking nonstop about everything that went wrong in Cleveland. Always in the news for whatever reason. And, it's really getting annoying because here's the thing. The Browns have bigger fish to fry here. New coach, new system, dealing with everything that's going on right now. And you got people like Hue who are coming out in the news, trying to stir up some controversy, talking about things that's been going on. And maybe he did want to sign Kaepernick, and that's fine. If that's true, then that's true. But what it sounds like to me, and, people are going to get upset with this, it sounds like somebody trying to take advantage to get their own personal reputation up during essentially a tragedy. Him saying this, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But if it's fake, and he's saying this all now, and it's during this time, that's terrible. That's absolutely horrible. Now, the book deal, or his book tour, whatever, he's allowed to write a book, whatever. He's not going to get a coaching job again. He's not. He won't stop running his mouth. He won't stop hurting his reputation. His ego's too big for himself. It's a bad situation because it's like, I think if he would have shut up, he probably could have got another assistant job or coordinator job. But he's not going to stop talking. And I guarantee you what that book is going to be about is going to be nonstop complaining about what he's already talked about with the Browns and what's happened with Baker. He said that Baker attacked him more than any other player has in his history of coaching. Baker Mayfield did not necessarily attack Hue Jackson. What Baker Mayfield did was upstage him personally. Upstaged his ego. Essentially hurt his reputation even more than it already was. The reason why Baker hated Hue Jackson, and the reason why Browns fans hate Hue Jackson, and not all do, but a lot of them do, is because we had a bad roster, and he was touted as the guy who was supposed to fix this problem and be the coach that lasts in Cleveland. And, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. His first year was terrible. His second year was terrible. We finally draft a quarterback who, seems like can work out. It's got a good history as far as college and a good outlook, even though there was a lot of people questionable on him. We finally got that guy, and then Hue Jackson wants to commit to Tyrod, and then when, plays with Baker's mind, treats him like a child, then you got Hard Knocks, and he's saying, congratulations, you've essentially made the team as a backup. And it's like, this guy's coming out of college, the #1 overall pick, to a team that's had a terrible history, especially with quarterbacks. And you're going to tell him that congratulations, you made the roster. Like, come on. It's an embarrassment. So Hue Jackson needs to shut up. It's not going to help him. It's not going to help his reputation. His book sales aren't going to be good. So, I don't know. He's only hurting himself. So, that's my thoughts. Bye.